run the world.
I'm Tupac with a juice box, stuck in a jukebox, size of a shoebox. When I said Reeboks, I meant a new box. New to a studio apartment, that's a boom box. Drugs in my tube sock, screaming like Chewbacca. Couple hits of this, got you thinking that you.
Woo! Welcome back to another episode of Them Football Guys. It's your boy Olua Baba Yaga. You already know I got Gator with me.
Yes, sir. We in the crib with it.
We got Black Woj, aka Boogie Montana, aka Boogie with the cardigan, perhaps. That's a Henley, actually. I think.
It's a Henley.
It's a Henley. Yeah, that's what it is. Let's get right into this. I see you got your glasses on still, by the way. Contacts still have not arrived.
No, they have arrived. They have arrived.
Are they colored?
What?
Toby, let's pass that, please.
No, Dad. No, are they?
No,
so, hey,
let's
No. Let's go back. What?
Can I ask you what his eye color is? What's your eye color,
brown, bro? It's brown.
So you got brown contacts, or you?
No.
You
why would I do that?
So what color did you get?
Clear. I'm not gay. Shout out to the LGBTQA community. I'm not a woman. Shout out to women. Like, why would I get colored contacts, bro?
All right, man. I just wanted to see. You know what I'm saying?
But Boogie, let me just say this: that before we move on, Gator would get color contacts if he had bad vision. Y'all know that.
I know.
Gator be walking around
light
with
brown.
green eyes.
Light brown, so you just can walk up to him like, oh, I like your eyes. That's your real eyes. Gator be like, bro. You see my tattoo.
But today, right now, we have something serious to discuss. The NFL has a culture problem, and it has a Rashee Rice problem right now. And Rashee Rice got his own problem, to be honest. Like,
yeah.
How long was it since that the tragedy of Vegas, the tragedy of the Vegas Strip?
Oh, that was 2 years ago.
And it's
that
like,
Kamara?
Nah, it's Ruggs, but Kamara was a tragedy too.
Oh yeah.
Like I think we get.
They almost beat that man to death. Like, he only got 3 games.
But we're gonna bring that up too, because I that's part of the culture problem. Let's start with Rashee as an individual. Let's start with what happened and what the people who might have missed it. Boogie, put us on.
Yeah, so Rashee Rice was out, Mother's Day weekend without his. Well, he technically was with his mother. He was with family members before this happened. They were out eating, taking pictures, having a good time. He was with his good men, just like we would do, when we all together. Except he may or may not have been indulging in alcoholic beverages, but that doesn't matter. So him and his friends get into his Corvette, which he owns. He 100% bought it cash. Yeah. He owns that car, and a Lamb truck that he's leasing, and it's under his name. So, which we're going to talk about that company later in this pod as well. So they get on the freeway, they start racing each other or whatever. And for whatever reason, if you haven't seen the video yet, the video starts with people just driving on the highway, and then the Lamb and the Corvette come out of nowhere on the shoulder of the road. I don't know what lane they were trying to get into because there's cars in each lane, and they literally just try to evade both cars going 100 miles per hour. They hit both cars, which then hit 2 other cars, which then hit the guardrail, and then all cars stopped, driving. Luckily, nobody died, and only one person went to the hospital, and it was only for a checkup.
So I heard they all went to the hospital.
No, incorrect. They said one car, 2 people went to the hospital. One car that had 2 people went to the hospital. Okay. And they said it was to check up minor injuries. That's it. But I know better than anybody that they probably just want some money on. So, so they just doing their due diligence. But yeah, they said nobody died in the accident. Nobody had any major injuries or anything. So that's actually just shout out to the Lord for that happening. But after that happens, they get out the car. They see that it's wreckage. Rashee Rice, I guess, made the executive decision to leave the car behind and quickly evade the scene. And that's when another recording starts of, a white man and his wife asking Rashee and his friends,
that was my problem.
The car? And then Rashee said, yeah. He said, y'all all right? And Rashee said, yeah, again. And then they just kept walking. And then he's like, he just crashed a fucking Lamborghini. They probably stole it. It's like, oh damn, like that's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy.
I think they got guns. It's just like, oh man, damn.
Nah, and that's also another part of that story that I really dislike. That okay, I'm not even saying you should record them because I just got in an accident. Record everything you need to record, but the assumptions, it's like, was it the red do-rag that made you assume that? Like, I don't know. Like, what? How can you come to that assumption that there's guns, that there's drugs, and then say it on while you're recording? I just think that you know what we say.
They're lucky Rashee Rice not AB. If AB would have heard that shit in earshot,
There's some certain people that for sure.
Have that camera on his face and beat him with a stick. Like,
I didn't like that part, but I also didn't like the fact that he fled the scene. So
it's pretty bad.
Yeah,
it's pretty bad. I hate that part too. But like me as a guy who thinks outside the box, I have a feeling that he didn't just flee the scene just for no reason. So I feel like he did that on a he needed to do that basis.
So now, do you need to explain that to Andy and ownership of the Hunt family?
Yeah, that's what you mean, of course.
That's funny.
The Chiefs have a record of being lenient when it comes to people if they're telling the truth and if their crime isn't heinous. Tyreek Hill, he could shit out his pregnant baby mother, and Andy Reid said, "Why did you do that, bro?" And he said, "Bro, to be honest with you, bro, like I had no reason to do that. You need to get on my head, bro." And he said, "You gonna be there again?" He said, "No, I'm not gonna do that again, bro. Like, why would I do that? I love my family." He said, "All right, bro, I'm gonna take a chance on you." Drafted him in the 5th round. The rest is history. We know the history of it. Kareem Hunt did something else. He kicked lightly a white woman. And Andy Reid said, "Yo, you're saying that you beat the shit out of a white woman. What did you do?" And he said, "Bro, to be honest, she hit me and I didn't do nothing." And he said, "Are you sure?" He said, "Yeah." And then that's when Andy Reid said, "Cool." He kept him on the team until a month later the video released. And then it showed him pushing and kicking her lightly, but he did it.
Lightly because his man's tried. I think they could have tried better by just not even having him there. Yeah. But they tried. So she wasn't like, I don't think she was hurt. It wasn't one of those kicks where I'm trying to knock Cuz out and I'm trying to put him to sleep. It was kind of like,
I don't blame his man though.
Yeah, they tried. They tried,
and it's like a man's gonna do what a man wants to do. I've noticed that with my friends. It's like I can try as much as I can to stop somebody from doing something, but Toby can't make me not do nothing. It's like Toby. Toby can do is give me advice.
He can talk to you, and now you have to decide.
And then it's like if he stops me from doing something and I leave and do it when he's not in my presence, it's like he can't stop me. That's just I don't blame his friends. They tried that. They were good friends. But with Rashee Rice, I don't know what his friends was doing or thinking. That's why it's like they were just being reckless. Well, and again, they're 23.
Yeah, they're being reckless. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. They're young. His friends are probably young too. They're probably having a good time. They're speeding. I mean, they could
have ended like rugs.
Oh, for sure. It's terrible actually, but it's just very bad. I think the outcome of this is the approach he took. I just feel like it's a suspension. Some people are telling me, "Oh, he's going to be out the league." I don't think so.
No. Well, let the Chiefs release him. Cowboys should, they love a.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna give y'all
when they released Hunt, I was like, why would they do that?
Yeah.
I even thought that even with the TMZ coverage of it, I thought why release him though?
Remember, it was just a lie. It was just a lie.
That's a lie.
But mind you, Hunt was like 20. He was also very young at the time, so it's like I feel like at a certain point, like even with it being a lie, it's like he's young, he's concerned, he's worried, he lied, and honestly, I don't think the kick was that bad.
No, it wasn't.
I have to say it like that.
Greenline has come out and said the talk with Andy Reid, it wasn't even about the kick or anything. Andy Reid said he didn't care about that at all. It's the fact that he built a relationship, and it's like you saying he told Andy Reid, "You're like a father to me." He was crying. They said in the meeting he was crying. He's like, "Bro, I didn't do nothing. Like I wouldn't lie to you." He's like, if he used words like that, it's like that. If I tell Toby something like that, and then come to find out that I actually put hands on his mother, it's like, come on. Like, come on, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
I get it. I get it. But I feel like when in the grand scheme, would I consider if that was me, would I consider that kick that I might have even thought I missed nothing? Yeah.
I'm definitely
I probably,
suspendable.
I'll look at the video and be like, you see, I ain't do shit.
Yeah.
Like that ass. I look at that video and be like, bro, you see, I ain't do shit. Because mind
you can't blatantly lie like that. You can't say, bro, she hit me, and the video shows she didn't hit you. You hit her. It's like,
Did she? Because she was wilding, and then she was sitting down for some reason, and then he tried to. This boy pulled her, and then he tapped her with his foot, not to mitigate the kick to a tap, but like he literally was off balance when he pushed his foot out, and he knocked her over because she was squatting like a drunkard, and then she fell. She fell over.
Yeah.
I don't even think he assaulted her by legal standards. But at the same time, we're not here to talk about Hunt. Rashee Rice, we're here to talk about you, nigga.
Yeah.
I get it.
I want to.
Boogie, tell him, break it down for these niggas. Break it down, bro.
Yeah, I want to hear out two extremes. So you know the extreme of Ruggs, 160 miles per hour. He hits a stationary car, the red light. The car blows up. The car blows up, and then the woman and her dog coming from work die in the car. That's the Ruggs story. And that's what Rashee Rice didn't do is not as bad as that because none of that happened. Right now, the left side of it is Jalen Carter, the defensive tackle for the Eagles. I don't know if y'all remember last year. He was going through the draft process. He's a rookie. Around the combine season, him and his friend are drag racing. Same thing as Rashee Rice. Yeah, him and his friend crashed. Same thing as Rashee Rice. His friend dies in the crash. And that's from there on out. Jalen Carter couldn't go to the combine. He couldn't do interviews. None of that. Like teams didn't want him there at all. And he had to like tell teams like, "Yo, be remorseful." Like, "Yo, I'm sorry." All this other stuff. We got drafted first round, 10th pick by the Eagles. Yeah, like, that's what I'm saying. Like Rashee Rice situation is more closer to Jalen Carter's than it is to Ruggs. Is all I'm saying. So like, I feel like his disciplinary will be closer to Jalen Carter than Ruggs. Ruggs is in jail. Ruggs is in jail, and he's also indefinitely barred from the league. He has to get reinstated to come back to the NFL after he gets out of prison. So he's probably not going to come back to the league at all. But Jalen Carter is like, it was just a slap on the wrist, whatever. But Ruggs, I feel like he's going to be suspended. He has to be because he's on video. Because that always happens. So
it's a pretty weird situation, man. But like you said,
and I think since he's cooperating with the police as well, he's gonna pay all the people that got hit. He has to, so they're probably gonna see. And he's a millionaire, so they're gonna get a lot of money. And then the feds might give him like some charges. But I just feel like they might be lenient just because of that money that he's being cooperative and he's giving money.
Yes.
The thing about being cooperative is only funny because like the nigga was missing for like 2 days.
He was missing for a day.
He was missing for a day, yeah.
He was missing for a day, but
missing for a day after fleeing the scene is nuts, bro. You didn't go to
but I ain't gonna lie.
It got to a point where I thought he died.
That's what I was thinking too. I was like, is he okay? Like what happened to him? He just. But then when the video came out, I was like, okay, he's okay.
And that's the only difference between him and Jalen Carter is you can claim remorse, but you did leave. You can claim remorse, but you did almost duck off for a day. It's like there's other legal factors that kind of add to the fact that like you really were being extremely irresponsible.
Only brought Jalen Carter.
Worst option.
My fault. Sorry.
No. I completely get the example, and you're right. It gets to the point that it's like I felt like this because he's actually in the league. When they suspend him, we have to just because I'm telling you, I've seen weirder things happen. But I don't think this is release worthy. But I do think the league might fuck around and give him like 6 games instead of like the 4 or 2 games that I'm expecting.
Yeah.
Maybe 8 games. Community service.
I can't see 4, only because Kamara got 3, and technically Kamara didn't touch that man.
Kamara did a bad thing too. Kamara was punching him.
No, but they were jumping him actually.
and Kamara landed, and he landed. No, he wasn't cheering them all. He was landing punches with him. Like he said, "You won."
It's like I'm just going through my process. Kareem Hunt, Joe Mixon, they didn't really get a lot of games. Kareem, Kamara,
that's what I'm thinking too.
And nobody died in this. It's just the fact that he, like Toby said, he left the scene. I think that's the bigger issue. Like Jalen Carter did the exact same thing Rashee Rice did, except he didn't leave the scene.
Yeah.
Everything is the same. Everything is
that'd be weird. That'd be weird if he left the scene after his man.
And it'd be weird if he left the scene because his friend died in the other car. That's why he. That's honestly why he probably didn't leave.
Fucking weird as fuck.
Yeah, that's probably why he didn't leave.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like the problem is because naturally, let's get into the let's shift real quick. Let's get into the come on, we what we niggas here. We all niggas on this pod. Let's talk about what his nigga probably maybe should have done as an alternative. With let's say worst case scenario, fuck, we crashed. Draco done flew into the front seat. The gas in the bag is all of a sudden boofing more than before. I got my NFL contract. My NFL contract is while we're in this Lambo right now.
Nice.
What we gonna do? What are we gonna do, good man?
I told you.
Let's run through this.
I told you. I think he did probably the second best thing he possibly could have did. This is if that's what happened. This is the second best thing he possibly could have did. The only thing that's better is if he leaves 2 niggas there out of the 8. He leaves 2 niggas. That you niggas are taking.
How many people was there? How many people were present?
It was 4 in one car.
So
It was 4 in one car and 2 in the Corvette. So
there was 6 guys there.
I believe so.
Somebody got it.
The video. The video
shows
shows
I would do. Rashee Rice, I thought it was 4. Rashee Rice, you have to cover your face up. I know that's your lease car. You wasn't there.
Yeah.
They have a video of him at the bar earlier.
Hoodie.
Yeah, they did him at the bar with the same
He's
fit.
cooked.
He's cooked.
Like
that's the thing.
No,
That's
they saw him. They already know he was drunk because they saw him at the bar in his fit. So if he
and that's why I keep saying and that's why I keep saying him even leaving people there probably wouldn't have worked. Like that's what I said. That what he did was probably the best. But like, if we're being hypothetical, he could have left 2 good men there. They could have just took the charge, whatever charge they were going to get, and he's just gonna be like, "Yo, I'm gonna give y'all 100,000 each, no matter what happens."
To be honest, if you think about it, it wouldn't even be a charge. Okay, we were racing, yes, but we just got in an accident.
Definitely.
We just got in an accident.
But Gator,
street racing is illegal, and it's against the law to go over.
If they're all drunk,
and
if they're all high, there's drugs and there's assault rifles or just guns period in the car. It's like,
yeah, whoever's leaving gotta take those things. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but the people saying
they can't take it out their body. They can't take it out their body, bro. They fried and drunk. They can't change that.
Hey, get your mustard, bro.
And that's why I keep saying, and that's why I think they left. Like if that's the case, they just had to leave unless somebody just wants to take a charge.
Do you think they were like, okay, I know they left. Do you think they made sure everybody was okay before they left?
No. These niggas don't care. And why should they? It's like I'm saying why should they? As in Rashee Rice doesn't give a fuck. He just wants to keep his NFL contract. And I feel him. He should have never did to begin with. But now I'm just thinking like how Rashee Rice is thinking. I need to leave this.
And exactly what you're saying is why the sympathetic empathy portion of it holds a lot less weight by this thing. Where it's like your apology tour still goes with the fact that you didn't give a fuck about if you could have launched a motherfucker out the window. You was never gonna check. You were gonna duck off regardless.
Toby, that's lawyer talk. His lawyer wrote that statement. He don't care, bro.
And that's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, when the league looks at it, they're gonna keep in mind the fact of that's why him leaving holds so much weight is the fact that you can't backtrack and say I was young, I was reckless, I apologize, I didn't think about my actions because niggas could have died and you never checked.
Yeah.
But at the same time, what I think he should have done is you're right. I think you're absolutely right. Leave 2 niggas there. I get it. Your good men don't want to catch a charge, whatever charges may come. Breathalyzer in their own cars. Oh no. But it's like I think realistically, fleeing the scene with all of y'all. Like, one of y'all gotta catch a charge regardless. Rashee Rice wasn't driving both cars. I'm sorry. Like, y'all gotta remember that.
Yeah,
one of y'all. So y'all still gotta go into a fucking hat and figure out which one of y'all gonna catch that charge. Like, so y'all might as well just get one other nigga. Say, hey, bro, I'm gonna duck off because I'm Rashee Rice, bro.
Yeah.
I got y'all bail. Y'all don't got mine. Like, y'all don't got my bail. Like, I'm gonna go home with all these. I'm gonna take.
The problem is 2 of those cars, both those cars are under Rashee Rice's name.
No, that's perfectly fine. Niggas can drive my car and get in an accident. It happens.
You can't.
No, you can.
No, you can. You can. Gator, if I get in an accident in your car, what you gonna tell? What the police
I'm about to say,
arrest you? You're not gonna lose your job because I was drunk driving.
No. You're not gonna lose your job.
Gator, all the police would do
it does nothing. It's my car, but
they're gonna impound the car.
You know how long you can get the car back, bro. You know how long Young Thug got away with shooting up Lil Wayne tour bus Cause the car was under his name. The fucking van was under his name, bro. Like it took 10 years, bro.
All you do is call up Toby, be like, "Yo, you know your car just got into a crash." I'll be like, "How'd that happen?" "Oh, this guy named Oliver, had your car." "Oh yeah, I know him. That's my best friend. Yeah, I gave permission to have my car." That's all they're gonna do, bro.
My car's not stolen. That's damn. Is he okay? I'm gonna be there when I sober up, bro. Get the fuck out of here, bro. It's okay for it to be his car. The problem, mind you, if he wasn't drunk, it would have been even okay for him to stay with them taking the charge because he didn't have to be driving. But the issue comes in now. You duck off, so now we all automatically assume you were driving. We have proof you were drunk. Fine, we can't prove you were drunk that day with actual concrete evidence. Perfectly fine. But now these bitches, these white folks talking about I just probably put a Draco in his ass cheeks. It's like now we got a whole different issue. Like it's like now we got a whole different problem. We speculating if you on drugs. They probably when they see you, they probably gonna do a piss test off bucks to see if you got anything in your system.
Oh, they should.
Yeah, and niacin don't work that quick. I don't know if niacin worked that fast.
You had to pop the niacin on after the accident, like immediately, like
on the way home. But niacin don't work for hair follicles. And they get to doing the clink. But for real, the NFL has a slight issue with and this is the NCAA culture also. They're giving you such a bag before you come to the league. And then the NFL, remember we say niggas get money and they turn to trap rappers. And it's like, I get it. Wanting to drag race and drive fast isn't a trap rapper black culture thing. But why is there a possibility that there was an illegal gun in the car? How does that happen? Like, it's like, you're with your mans. Where are we going that you need to bring your strap? Like, and that's where we kind of run into that issue of NFL players got to get smarter, bro. I get it. You didn't have to do work in class because the school damn near made you pass regardless. But at a certain point, you really got to think like, we can't keep doing this thing where it's like, you do some reckless shit. I get it. Ruggs did not have a strap in the car. He had his girl with him. They were having a blast. Perfectly fine. But you shouldn't be driving like that. You don't need to get in a Lambo and drive 160 miles on a motherfucking strip. The fucking intersection was crowded. What was they doing with the Lambo truck and the?
It was bad driving. It was bad driving. I must say.
Bad driving. Bro.
The shit was bad, bro. Because Cubs about to hit the the cement wall on the side. He tried. I'm like, bro, what you think? You got a motorcycle, bro? Like what are you doing, bro?
They gotta do better, bro. Realistically, they gotta do better.
Fact.
Like, it's like it's bad business, and it's like I like Rashee Rice. I'm actually surprised that this is Rashee Rice. I guess sometimes you see a nigga play football, you're like, that nigga's so stoic. He's such a good boy. Like, and then some shit like this pop out, and it's like, I'm surprised it's you. But because it's the Chiefs, I shouldn't be surprised. The Chiefs kind of also got that Steelers culture. Any one of y'all niggas can do a crime.
Nah.
Kareem, Tyreek, motherfucking. I didn't know Kadarius Toney was this much of a coon till he got to the Chiefs.
Yo, Kadarius. Now I know he ain't do that on purpose. Now I know my man just disappeared.
That's all good. Continue though.
Yay. I mean, it's bad business, and I am surprised that it's Rashee Rice. So, I mean, but like I said, I think it's going to be one of those things. 4 games, you learned your lesson. Don't do it again, and everything's cool.
We'll see.
Like, I don't think you should. I don't think you should go and trade Rashee Rice, even though I did put him on the block for vibes. and Boogie sent me a 4th. I was like, Boogie, it's not that bad, is it?
I mean, you put him on the block, and we seen the video. What you want me to offer you?
A first, at least.
Because
me and you know it's not that bad.
But Gator, the day it happened, you were acting like the nigga was Ruggs. You were acting like he was going to be out the league. So maybe.
First of all, I'm African. I'm very dramatic, so I'm definitely going to slice it.
The day it happened, it was actually very bad. I'm not going to lie to you. The day it happened, it was really bad. Because the day it happened, they said, this nigga crashed the Lambo and we haven't seen him. He fled like Diddy, bro.
That's crazy.
They didn't even say he fled. They didn't say he fled. The first report was Ruggs' car was in a major accident and we can't find
That's
Ruggs.
it.
That was it. No other details. So I thought, damn,
was
this
it.
nigga must have. He must have went 100 miles per hour, flew out the car, and landed in the ocean. That's what I thought. Right?
That's crazy.
and
They
then
was on a major highway.
24 hours later, they talk about they can't find.
You think a major highway don't got an ocean underneath it?
It probably do. It's possible.
Nah, that's but for real. As the details roll out, we see what happens. Like right now, my prediction stands at 6 games.
I'm at
probably
4.
us.
I'm at 4 in community service.
I'm at 6 to 8.
Short of new. I'm telling you, short of new details coming out, I don't see any reason this shit get any worse.
Yeah, I think this is.
Hold on to Rashee Rice if you got him. Don't panic.
No, Dad, if it's dynasty, you're good. If it's redraft, I don't know, bro.
If it's
redraft and he's on your team now, why did you draft so early? But
unless you're concerned, unless you're actually truly concerned that Marquise Brown gonna take his job with them 6 games.
No.
Then
Marquise Brown on a 1-year deal, bro. Nah.
We're trying to trick Cuz in the league. We said, bro, this is the worst shit that could ever happen.
And Cuz about to go for it. He said, what happened? He said he got into a crash. I'm like, bro, what happened 2 days ago? You don't know yet? Like,
he been on a bender, bro.
Wow, amazing.
But thank y'all for tuning in, bro. To them football guys, we got some content. We just dropped another video to Stephon. Go check it out, bro. Go check that out. Like, shit is going down. The off season's heating up. Shit's getting crazy. Good and bad things are happening. Players are moving. Make us one of your sources. Like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Tap into Apple Music and Spotify. We got an Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Snapchat.
Does Andy Reid release him? And does Marquise Brown take his job? Like I said, does this affect anything at all? Is he wide receiver 2 now? Those two are my questions to leave.
Hey, but I say answer that below, bro. If what y'all think, like, do you think Andy Reid's gonna do that? He gonna pull a Kareem Hunt, or you gonna leave it at Tyreek Hill? Cause
I was asking y'all, but I guess so, bro. Make it interactive.
No, definitely Tyreek Hill. Definitely like 4-game suspension. They're not cutting him.
I think we landed. I think we landed Tyreek Hill also. I don't think Andy Reid cuts him. What
was the next question?
Calling him.
Does his job get taken? Is he now wide receiver 2?
No, he's still wide receiver 1.
I think he can, with the Chiefs, he could always have been wide receiver 2 with or without this accident. It could happen so easily with the Chiefs.
And then sorry I'm asking too many questions. Last questions. No release. Is it a possibility of a trade though?
Nah. The Chiefs. I don't think so. I don't think so. And
unless there's some news,
unless
there's some news that if there's more content coming that we don't know about, then maybe. But as of right now,
what if you trade to the Bills? Wouldn't that be tough?
Oh
no, I don't think he's good.
Boogie trying to get me too hype. Let me stop thinking.
I don't think
trade to the Bills is crazy.
Trade to the Bills is horny though. I like that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy. Look at Toby. Toby's smiling like shit.
Yeah, that's nobody get me too horny. Let me stop.
That's for Josh Allen wide receiver like that before.
I like the concept. That I like some real good football moves, and that's a really good football move, bro. That shit like a stop and go, bro. That's a great football move.
All right, bro. My fault, bro. My fault. I just had that head on my mind.
Them football guys, we out though. Until next time.
Thank you.